Okay, so today we are going to create another project, and we'll work on like it will be the current application. So we will use all the kind of API, create, read, update, delete, all the things. See here like create, update, delete, get, all the things we will use. And along with that we will use registration and login also. Okay, and after that we'll try to push on GitHub also. See, this is my GitHub account. Here you can see some project on React and Pythons. Okay, see. So first of all, just go through the how we can install GitHub. In tomorrow class or day after tomorrow class, we'll install the GitHub. So simply you have to install GitHub on Windows, Ubuntu, or whatever the system you have. You can use Mac. Here you can use it. Okay. Now you can download this one. Okay. So just try to download the Git in your system. Follow any tutorial or anything. If you didn't able to do, we will do together. Cool. So today we are going to create a new project. So without wasting time, just create one more project. So as of now, let's close this first. Okay. So I'm going to give first create. So while creating, how you have to do? You have to use npx create react app. So if you go here, you can check npx create react app, and whatever the app name you want to give, that name only. Okay, so we'll follow the same rule. Npx create react app. Okay, and we will give the same name over here. So we are going to create this. You can give any name. Okay, I am just going to give cool. Yeah, app. It will take some time. Let's wait for 5 minutes. Okay, so meanwhile we will explore this. So first of all we will create login and registration page, and then users page also. So if you go and check, there are I think 12 data. This is based on page per page. Okay, so even we can add pagination over also here. See, these are the list of users they have. Okay, after that, suppose if you are clicking on any user and you want the detail of that user, so if you pass the API like this, you will get the detail. Okay, if you are searching for any user and data is not present, then it will give 404. 404 response means if you click over here, so you can check response status code is a status code is 200, means it's a successful. See, here also it's a 200, means successful. If you're doing 404, means whatever the resource you are looking for is not available. Okay, See,
Ishant, is it saying 404 or 404?
you can say 404 or it's up to you, right? It's way of
Okay.
speaking the things, but most of the people like use 404 or 404. Okay. So basically, the purpose of login and registration, right, to prevent someone wanted user to get access of your details, right? So first of all, how we can prevent that? Okay, suppose I right now I have one app. Okay, that is like this one is running or not? Yeah, product list. If user is not logged you do not want to show this page. So how we will prevent that the user have the access or not? Okay, so this kind of application, if you want to create, you have to do the login and registration on your system first. So hopefully it's done. Now what we will do, so they have created one folder called require app, and here we will do cd app. So now I am in this folder. Okay, now I will open this code in our VS Code. So what I will do, code a space dot and will press enter. So what will happen? We can see the full app came here, right? So now we will go and check each and everything. See, this is the app.js, how we were doing from beginning. So let's run it first. Okay, so the told npm must start. If you do, it will start running. So let's check either it's working or not. Okay, so what is telling? Something is already running on port number this. Would you like to run that app on another port instead of that 3000? So, like if you want to the one application is already running, right? If you go and check over here, this is already running on 3000. Okay. If you want to run this all on different port, if you give Y, it will work. So, or else you can close that and if you go here, this is already running, right? So if you do one starting that app, where it is. Hmm. So now it's running. So first of all, I want to install some required things. So what are the things I need? So first of all, I need to switch between multiple pages like login to register, register to login from user. So we need route, right? Then we have to call the APIs. Okay, we need to call the API. So as of now, at least we need two libraries. One is React Router DOM and second one is your Axios to call the API. Okay, cool. Okay. So if you go and check the other things, yeah, what are the extra library I have? So you can check React Router DOM I am using Axios also we are using. So first of all, I will install these two. So let's close this first. npm I, or you can say install also Axios. Okay, so you can check in your package.json you can check Axios came. Okay, now we will install npm I react router DOM. Okay, so now you can say react router DOM also installed and access also installed. Cool. Okay, now what we will do, we will import no eh, yeah. So now we will import bootstrap CDN link to our index.js page. Okay, cool. So now we have bootstrap, we have Axios, we have react router DOM. Cool. So now again we will run it. So before going to run this, just close this one. Otherwise again it will ask to run on different port. Cool. So now either you can want to run it here or here also. If you go in same folder, you can do it. npm start. Okay. It will take a minute. Okay. So now we can see our app is running, right? Okay. Cool. So first our main page is index.js. So here we were importing that app.js and using it. So we will start working from app.js directly over here. So first we'll remove this uh, code given by the Facebook. Okay, and we'll check either it's working or not. This is my CRUD app. We'll check either it's working or not. Yeah, this is my CRUD app karke. This is coming. Okay, cool, cool. So first of all, first thing what I want to create, I want to create two things. One is, see, if you go here and check, we have two things. One is registered and one is login. Cool. So we want to do two things first. So we'll create one folder. We'll give name as component. Okay. So here we'll create one page called login.js. Login.js. Cool. So we are going to create from very beginning from a scratch, and it will be a revision of your last code also. So just uh, listen very carefully, do practices, okay, and go through the video also. Okay, so first what we will do, import react from react. What will const login. We'll do the okay. So return div. Okay, here we will do the class name container div row. Inside that we'll give div class name call sm6 I'm taking. Okay, or here we will give some card div class name is equal to card. We'll give some color also if you want. We will can give color. div class name is equal to card body. Hello, or else we can give h3 login. Okay, class name text center. Export default login. Okay, so cool. So we'll import few things. We'll go here in app.js. Okay, so first of all we need this. We'll go in app.js. We do not need this logo.svg. I will remove that. Okay, after that what are the things we need? Browser router and this. So let me remove this first. Browse routes. 1 minute. Okay, inside that we'll copy one. Cool. So here we will define our component. So as of now we have login. So we'll give path as login, and here we will define our login page. Cool. So we imported this login. Now we'll check either it's working or not. So first, see one more thing. Yeah. So here we can see some plugins we have. If you want to like format your code, or else you can directly say code for, let's see, the code formatter. So how we went over here, this section, this icon, if you click and if you like to code formatter, so you can install this. Okay, I already installed this, so you can use that also. And one more thing, yeah, this one. Okay, you can say bracket pair, so you will easily understand which bracket, like here, right? The same color is coming, right? So these are the hints you will get it from like these extensions. So install it in your VS code. Okay, not in this project, this is for VS code. Okay, cool. So now I will do format. Control Shift F, I'm just showing it. If you do the format, the page will be format according to the indentation. Okay, cool. So now, as of now, we have one route called login.js. Okay, we'll go and check. So as of now, in no project, huh? So on like localhost 3000, if there is no path, this we didn't have defined anything. But if you click on, if you give the path called login, see this is coming. Okay, cool. So we'll create one more component called home.js. Not this one. Come here. Inside that, create one more file, home.js. Okay, import react from react const home. Okay, return div home page. You can give any name. As of now, text center y3. You can give this export default and give the name as home. Okay, so now we have created one component. We'll use this component over here. We'll create one more route path. You can give slash, means if nothing is here, it will come on here, right? Now we will give element is equal to what we will use, home. Okay, close this. Cool. If you go to the home section, if see this is home page coming, right? And if you want to go on login, the login page will come. Okay, cool. So as of now, we'll create the design first, then we will add that on click and other things. So we'll go to the login.js. We can see we have created the call sm6, so it's coming here. If you come here, it's coming here, but we want this in center, so we'll add few things. Like here we have only using call sm6, but in row there are 12 columns, so we want to keep this column in center. So either we can give call sm3 then call sm6, or just justify content center. Okay, let me try one more thing. Hopefully it should work. um Refresh this. That page is saved or not? Yeah, it's saved. So this one is also working. So what I did, actually I did mx auto. See, means margin this horizontal, like x-axis auto, so it will always come in center, but we will not use this. There are multiple way, but we will use this. This is the more effective way. Okay, cool. So now we can see this is in center. So we'll give my 5 or 7 something. 7 is not working. Let's try with 5. Okay, cool. So first of all, if you change that background color, you can do that also, or else, so we'll try to do that. So first make container float. Okay, and some login container also you can give something. It depend on you, you can give any class name. And where you will define, there is app.js. If you want to remove all the thing, you can do it. Login container, here we will decide some background color. As of now, this, here we will give min height 100 vh. We'll check. Okay, so cool. Now if you want to give some different color of this container, you can give. Okay, or else you can do either background color of bg info, bg success, depend on your color, it will also work. Okay, so later go, you can change your warning. We'll check. Okay, cool. See, okay, so it's up to you which color, and either you want to use custom, you can use also. Okay, or else you can go here. If you want to change this color, cool, very bright, any color, right? You can use this. Okay, this, yeah, multiple colors, right? Even you can use the custom CSS variables kind of things. Okay, any color you can choose. Cool. If you want to use this color, you can just copy that and use it. So as of now, I'm not going to use. It's up to you. Okay, cool. So now we will use two things. First thing you have to take user input, user password, email and user password. Okay, so we'll do that first. One. So we'll take two input, class name, form control. And first of all, we'll create this. If you want to give placeholder, you can give enter your email, or you can say I let it be email as of now. You can give anything, enter your email or mobile number or your user ID. Okay, then we'll create one more input, class name, form control, placeholder, enter your password. Okay, cool. Button, btn, any color you can give. Primary success, any color if you want to give, you can give it, or else if you give warning, you can give warning also. Login. Cool. So we'll check this. Okay, I don't know if it's coming like this. In class name, you guys are not even doing focus over here. Okay, cool. So as of now, we can see it's coming like this. So first, what we will do, we'll put some gap between these two and then this. So if you want to give gap, just simply apply my3, my3. See, okay. You want to keep this in center. Let's try with this text center. Hopefully it will work. If it didn't work, then we will use deflex thing. Okay, now it's working. So our login page is ready as design wise. Now we have to add functionality. Okay, so first of all, I have to change this input type is equal to password. Okay, now so we change this to password. Now what we will do? Okay, cool. So first of all, we have to store two things. One is input as a email, another is a password. So we'll create two state because we have to store for few minutes and then we have to call the API, right? So we will create two state. So const, you can give user email or directly you can give email. Set email is equal to use state. So use state from where coming? It's coming from react, and initial value is empty. Okay, again const password set password. Okay, equal to useState. Initial value is empty. Cool. Now on change of this, the value should be saved in this state. Okay, so first we will create const handle email. You can give handle email change, handle password change. It's up to you. Cool. Now we want to call this function on change. On change. Because this is the input field. This is input field. If you click on this, see, on clicking you can't do anything. You have to change. Okay, so that's why we have used that on change event. Okay, so on change event, like if you're changing something, so you are either you are removing the value or adding some value or giving some value, so that value need to pass. So we will use like this. Either you can give event or something. Okay, and here we will use this function handle email, and we'll pass this event. Whatever the things you are writing, it will come inside the event. Okay, cool. So now we'll check either it's coming or not. So what we will do, we will do console.log and we'll check either it's working or not. Cool. Inspect it. So we only applied for first one, email. So we'll check that only. Okay, something we missed. Okay, we'll check this as a warning. We'll take. See, it's coming, right? You can check inside the event there is a target. Inside the target there is a value. So this is whatever the value you have given, it's coming over here. Cool. So if you want to save this, what we will do, set email, because while creating the state we have created two things. This is a state name, this is the state, and this is the function by which we can change the value of this state. Okay, so now if you want to change this value of email, we will do set email e dot target dot value, because data is coming inside this e inside the target is inside the values. Okay, cool. Now we'll go here, we'll remove this, and here we will do test at the rate gmail.com. See, we can see whatever the input we have given is working. The same as we will create for the const handle password. Okay, again we will do console.log. We'll check either it is working or not, and we'll call this function on change of this. Okay, so on change, because again here we are taking that some event value, so we'll pass this e. Cool. Try to format the code. Okay, so now we can see the code got formatted. Here you can see it's coming. Cool. So now we'll check it's working or not. Give some password, test at the rate 123 kind of things. Okay, now you have given this. Cool. Okay, so now there is one more button. So on click of that, the login functionality should work. On click of that, login functionality should work. Okay, we'll go here. We'll create handle submit or handle login, whatever the things you want. Const handle login or submit. You can give anything. This is when we will click on button, right? So we will not pass any event. Simply we'll click as of now, just log and hello. We'll check either this function is working or not. Cool. So on button we cannot do on change event. We have to do only on click event, right? On click, whatever the name of this function, handle login. Okay, just save it. We'll check either it's working or not. Okay, this hello is coming. So now we will go to the documentation. So here also we have created few project. So go inside this component. We go in login.js. Yeah, if we go login.js, see we were using this. Okay, data, email, and password. Okay, so we'll check the documentation of that. We'll go to the login. Okay, I think we didn't click on this login. Yeah, login. So how we are passing the data? First of all, we need to pass. First of all, we'll check either this login. What is the method of this Axios? So this is post method. Previously, while getting the data, what we were using? We were using the get method. But now we are going to do login. Login. Then you have to pass certain things like email and password. Okay, you have to pass email and password. Then we'll check the which method it is. So this is post method. Okay, so first of all we'll import the Axios. Import Axios. Okay, we did. Then we'll check over here how we can use this method. This is Axios, right? So previously how we were doing, either you can do Axios dot post also, dot post. Okay, or else you can do this also. Cool. Here you can define method. What method you would, if you want to give which method, it is post method. Okay, cool. Then you have to give URL, which URL going you are going to access it. So it is on this log slash API slash login. So you have to first this one slash login slash API slash login. So you can take it from here also. Okay, cool. Okay, now we have to pass the data. If you want to do login, you just have to pass the username and password. Okay, so you can define data. You can check over here also data, and we have create one variable. Data is equal to, as of now, just I'm not giving anything. Here you can do let data is equal to email and password. See, email and password. This is email and this is password. Email, and what will the value? Whatever the value you are storing inside this state. Okay, then password. We have to be very careful while writing this, because if you do any spelling mistake, it will not work. See, we'll use this password. Name should not be same. These are the state name and these are the parameter which is required, and then we'll pass data over here. Okay, so you can see this is giving error. Why? Because we need to give a comma over here. So then we'll do dot then resh console dot log resh. Either you can give response also, then dot catch resh, not resh, give error console dot log error. Okay, so we'll check either it's working or not. Where is our application open? Here. So we'll try first. We'll go to the network. First of all, we'll check either this working or not? Cool. So we can see the login we are calling, right? So we can check what are the things we are passing. So see, these were the API we called /login. So you can check in there are some field like here you can say in header if you go, this is the URL you hit, right? This URL you called. Okay. Then method post. Which method you use? Method you post. And that a status code, like after calling this function, sorry API, either it's successful or it's missed something or something, whatever the status code came, means it's not a successful because it's at 400. Something went wrong, right? Okay, cool. So this thing you use, and what are the payload you pass? What are the things you pass? So you can check. This is the test at the gmail.com. Your password, you are not passing anything. Cool. One bug. So here you can see these are the password. Okay, 1 minute. We'll check now. Yeah, password is not going. Either we are saving this password or not. Okay, so we were not saving this password. We are just doing the console.log. Okay, so we have to save this password also. Set password is equal to e dot target dot value. Cool. Now we will check this. Something test at the rate 123, and then we'll call this. Okay, so now we have this test at the rate gmail.com, and password we are also passing test at the rate 123. Again it's giving user not found. What it's giving? User not found. So we'll check in our error messages what it came. See this, if you come here and check, see line number 31, it's gives some error, right? See, okay, config if you give, you can check the bad request, something bad request it came. A request failed with a status code 400. Message you can show this. Okay, so as of now I'm not showing this anything, just if it is successful then we will do. So now if you want to give this correct username password, then we will use this because I am using this credential. So we'll try to, okay, then sorry, the password is something. Okay, we'll go inside the network, then we will click. Okay, so now it's showing 200 means something successful. So first of all we'll check URL we were using login, means /API/login. Method we were using post. Now success response came, a status code came 200 means our API successfully called. Okay, so now we will check in payload or what you passed. You pass email ID, you passed password. Okay, what is the preview? So this is a successful and it's return the token. Okay, we'll let you know the use of this token. So as of now we'll have the user functionality. Tomorrow we will do the, sorry, login functionality. Tomorrow we will do the register functionality and user login, and we will try to prevent this, right? So I suppose if you have this home, right, without login user cannot see this page. So what you have to do, if this coming here and you didn't have this token, so last time what you did, again, hopefully this was So after login, right, it's returning with token. So we'll check this it is a valid token or this token is present. Then only user can go to this page. Otherwise, we will push to login page. Okay, so this exercise we will do tomorrow. So for today, we have created one login page. Okay, we have created one login page. We did some styling. Along with that, we were using this API and we were passing data as email and password. We will share this code and the uploaded video of this. Just go through, try to create this app. How we did each and every line we have mentioned over here. We discussed these things. So just go through the video and try to create this app. I will share you the link of this also. Link of this, you will get the login API. If you click on this login, see, if you click on the login, so you can get the detail. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay then. We'll discuss tomorrow. And please try to write the code. Whatever the app just teaching you, just go through and try to write this code. And please try to do some beautification, right? I'm not taking care of this PAs and styling, but you guys have to, right? You know the CSS things. So please do. See, for teaching purpose, I'm doing this background color of this, but trust me, this is not looking good. Okay, you have to use some the some color combination, which color with, like, see, this is looking good with this, but this background color is not looking nice with this, right? So you have to follow this approach also. We'll try, like, okay, which one is looking good, that thing you have to think and add the background color. Okay. Okay, everyone, then I'll wrap up the today class and we'll save the code and uploaded video. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Nishan.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, sir.